Hey guys, and welcome back to the Josh YouTube channel, where today is going to be the predictions for the quarterfinals of Euro 2020. We've got four very exciting games to talk about, four games that could go either way. Now, my last predictions video for the round of 16 did not go particularly well. I think the less that we talk about it, the better, because I had an absolutely awful prediction video, but of course we need to redeem ourselves. We've got four quarterfinals to talk about, so we're just going to get straight into it. Before we do get into it, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for getting me to 100 subscribers. Like, incredible to be in this situation to where after not starting YouTube for too long, or having a particularly great upload schedule and all of that, to still have 100 subscribers for you all to enjoy my video, to be hitting the like button, to comment to me, to give me good feedback. I love you all. I appreciate it so much. And for 100 subscribers, especially for them doing a Q&A. So if you have any questions you would like me to know, please put them in the comments, and also check out my Twitter. Twitter's in the description. All information about the Q&A in terms of when it's been released, when it's been recorded, and all of that is in the description below on my Twitter. But of course, we've got some football to talk about, so let's not waste any time. So on Friday the 2nd of July at 5 o'clock, we've got Switzerland and Spain at St. Petersburg in Russia. Switzerland, wow. Switzerland made an incredible upset of the round by miles, beating France, knocking the World Cup winners out of the competition. Switzerland were the better team for the majority of the game. Defensively very, very good. They nullified Francis. They nullified Kylian Mbappe really well. For Benzema was basically non-existent besides his two goals. Pogba wasn't giving us much freedom and time as he normally used to. Now, the question is, why did Didier Deschamps change to a back three in this game? Why did he play? He played Rabiot at left foot. Mate, why would you change your system, mate? It just made no sense. Like, don't get me wrong, like, Switzerland were incredible. But the French manager just jumped, mate. What were you thinking? Anyway, but listen, Switzerland, incredible. They went 3-1 down. Karim Benzema scoring two goals, and then Pogba with an absolute rocking. You're thinking it's game over, but no. Switzerland's come back to make a 3 each, winning penalties. Absolutely incredible. Even if they don't win this game, the Swiss fans will not be. The Swiss fans are probably more than happy with what they've done this tournament. Spain. Well, I had Spain losing to Croatia, and Spain still were not particularly great against Croatia. Don't get me wrong; they scored goals, but defensively looked really suspect. I don't know why Eric Garcia started the game. I have no clue. I don't even know why Jordi Alba was dropped. But again, the midfield was the midfield particularly wasn't good for Busquets struggled, and their attack was again a bit wasteful. But that's 10 goals now. Spain have scored their last two games. It's a tough one to call, because I actually think these two teams are quite evenly matched. Maybe Spain do edge it a bit, but I think both teams. I think it's actually quite a close affair. I'm going to throw a cat among the pigeons, and I'm going to guess Switzerland to beat Spain. I think Switzerland are going to beat Spain. Listen, Switzerland are really good defensively. I think Spain will struggle to break them down. And Switzerland just seem to be a really good counter-attacking team. So far this tournament, that has been proven that. I think Switzerland are going to beat Spain 1-0. Moving on to the game that is later this evening. This is definitely the tie of the round by a mile at 8 o'clock between Belgium and Italy at the official Bull Arena in Bayern Munich, or Bayern Munich's ground, should I say, in Munich. Belgium. I don't even know how Belgium are in the quarterfinal. They were awful. So bad against Portugal. And Portugal were just so wasteful. Portugal had so many good chances to win this game. And even Belgium going through, it's probably a goalkeeping error by Rui Patricio and a bit of luck with this round the ball from Torgan Hazard's goal. Belgium did not do anything. A second half, it was all Portugal. Belgium barely had a sniff in the tag. They were spending most of their time camping in their own box. Defensively, looked really open, really suspect. Vertonghen and our field are really struggling and playing so much football in the space of a small amount of time, high intensity, big games. I don't know if they've got the legs for it. And then they're coming up against an Italian team. Yes, Italy did struggle against Austria, but Roberto Mancini, even though I think he made the subs too late, the subs made a difference. The depth Italy had, they came on, Italy did in the end deserve to go through. Yes, I don't think Italy were prepared for how Austria were going to play, pressing them, getting in the face, trying to get on the ball more, attacking a bit more. But Italy, everything that Austria threw at Italy were able to answer. And they came out victories, and that's a sign of a really good team. And we haven't seen a team so far this Euros. We haven't seen a team so far this Euros that has had that trait, which Italy have, and I do think it's going to come in useful once again. I think Italy are going to beat Belgium in Bayern Munich, and I think Italy are going to go through to the semi-finals of the Euros and win 2-0. Moving on to the 3rd of July, Saturday, the game at 5 o'clock at the Baku Olympic Stadium now. Why are we playing games in Baku? We've seen at the Europa League final between Chelsea and Arsenal how awful this place is. 1, for atmosphere, and 2, for fans to get there. In the space of 4 days, you're asking the Czech Republic and Denmark to travel to Baku. Like, who in UEFA has made this decision? Resign. Get out. Why are we playing games in Baku? Wales and Wales and Switzerland? It was so awful. There's no atmosphere. And for a quarterfinal between these two nations, who are literally living a dream right now, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. But anyway, Czech Republic did really, really well against the Dutch. Even when the Dutch had 11 men, they were Wijnaldum was marked at the game. Depay was kept quiet. Dumfries wasn't really allowed to get forward as much, and they had some really, really good counter-attacking opportunities. And when Mathis Delic decided to be an absolute idiot and get sent, and with his handball and get sent off, the Czech Republic capitalised. Patrick Schick, an incredible goal scoring form. That guy takes any chances he gets. He's one to keep an eye. I won't be surprised if his goal gets him through it and gets him through this round again. Defensively, they've been really, really solid. Thomas Schick's been playing well. Kafal's playing really well. So the Czech Republic are nothing special. They've done, but so far, their track record in this tournament has been really, really good. And Denmark destroyed Wales. They wallowed out the first 20 minutes of the game against Wales. They grew into it, and then after that, Denmark were just dominated Wales. From the 20th minute onwards, there was domination Denmark, and their 4-0 win was very, very much just out. Yes, the referee had an absolute harder of a game, but I don't think there's any complaints that Denmark deservedly won that game in the fashion that they did. In terms of my prediction for this result, I'm going to go with a Denmark win. The Czech Republic are very, very good, but I think in this game where it comes down to two teams, going head to head, very evenly matched. I think Denmark, with the spirit that they have, the motivation they have, and all of that, I think Denmark are going to win this game 2-1 against the Czech Republic. And I'm moving on to the game that is at 8 o'clock on the Saturday, the final quarterfinal at the Stadio Olimpico in Rome between Ukraine and England. Ukraine. I don't know how Ukraine are in this. It's incredible how Ukraine are in the quarterfinals. They were awful in the group stages, but they got through as the fourth best third place team after beating North Macedonia on 3 points. And then against Sweden, they weren't particularly good again. I thought Sweden were the better team throughout. But then Sweden gone down to 10 men. Ukraine, just as the Czech Republic, they capitalised on that, and Ukraine go through. And Ukraine will probably. I don't think Ukraine deserve to be here. I don't think they should be here, but here they are. Yarmolenko's in really, really, really good form, but defensively, Ukraine do not look good at all. And England, hats off to England. Listen, I've criticised Gareth Southgate. I've criticised this England squad, but against Germany, bang on. The change to the 5 to the 3 at the back. Yes, to the wing backs, Rice and Phelps in the midfield were incredible, and they dominated Germany. They dominated Germany probably more than I expected. I thought they attacked, they pressed. Germany was just not given any time on the ball. Germany never got a chance to get any rhythm into the game, and even though England did not create a ton of chances, the chances they did create was enough to get them through. And I feel bad for Ukraine because I think Ukraine are not going to do much against England. Ukraine just look like they're not ready for this tournament, which may sound very, very weird to say, but I actually just don't think Ukraine are ready. I don't think the squad's ready yet, and I think England are going to beat Ukraine in Rome, and I think England are going to go through 2-0. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes my Euro 2020 quarterfinal predictions video. Apologies, it's been quite short. It's been a bit rushed, but I've got a lot going on. I'm out tomorrow night. I'm recording this on the Wednesday. I'm out on the Thursday, and I've got a podcast to record tonight. So I'm not in the rush of time. I have to get this video out, but I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to the channel if you haven't already. Share the video. Again, please make sure to check out my Twitter's in the description if you don't follow it, about the Q&A video that I have planned for reaching 100 subscribers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very, very good video. Well, hopefully very, very good video. I've enjoyed making it. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.